Hey guys, so I'm here in Ontario, California, one of the biggest industrial markets in the Southern California area. And I gotta tell you guys, I'm here looking at this huge warehouse. It's almost 100,000 square feet. And I'm here with some clients here. They're looking over the property. We've already submitted an offer, letter of intent, and they sent us a counter. So we're negotiating right now the terms to see if it's gonna work out. Hopefully my client's offer will be accepted. We're waiting to see what happens with that. One of the things I wanted to point out is, I was making some calls today and I was trying to figure out a good way to approach new clients and to what I do, what services I can offer them. And one of the things that came to mind is, I'm basically a commercial tenant advocate. Looking out for the interests of the tenants, not the landlords. So when you call, somebody from LoopNet or a big sign that you see for Lease, I mean, yeah, you're doing the legwork, you're calling directly, but the point I'm trying to make is that, and I'm not trying to knock anybody or any agents specifically, I'm just telling you the truth. Listing agents' job is to get the most money they can from the tenant and give it to the landlord. That's their job. Their job is to make sure the landlord gets the most money he can get for that space. My job is to reduce the rent and get you the most free rent and most tenant improvements. So the landlord says, he wants $1.50 a square foot. My job is to get that down to $1.25 a square foot or $1 a square foot, whatever I can do. Not every situation is the same. Not every landlord is the same. Not every building is the same. So there's different circumstances. However, it'd be nice to have someone on your side as a tenant telling the landlord, hey, you need to lower the rent. You need to give this guy free rent. You need to give him free tenant improvements. We need to repaint the entire warehouse, inside and outside. We need to repave the parking lot. We need to repair all the loading doors. We need to, those are things that I'm looking out for you as a tenant, not the landlord. Landlord doesn't want to spend money. They don't want to fix anything. They don't want to give you free rent. They don't want to lower the rent. And they're going to tell you, at least the listing agent might, or the landlord will tell you, this is the deal. You take it or leave it, right? My job is to get you 3 or 4 different landlords all competing for you as a tenant. Try and get them to negotiate and compete for you as a tenant versus the other way around, where you submit one application and wait for one landlord to get back to you and all they do is tell you no, or they give you some very, little discount that doesn't really affect your bottom line. You guys as tenants, you need to understand, I'm not here to profit off of you. Yes, I get paid a commission when you close a deal, but that's at the landlord's expense, not yours. So no matter what people tell you, it's always nice to have someone advocating for you as a tenant, trying to get them to lower the rent, get you free rent, get you the terms that make sense to you and your business, not whatever the landlord's agenda is. And his agenda is to get rich and make as much money as possible without spending any, right? But my job is the quite opposite. So I'm either landlord's best friend, where I help them fill a vacancy, or I'm the landlord's worst nightmare, where this guy again, always asking for something, always trying to beat me up on the rent and the free rent and the improvements and everything else, trying to reduce the annual increases and the insurance requirement and the holdover percentage. All those things are negotiated by me. I do it all for you. And I simplify the process and even write you like a basic, one pager that summarizes everything that's in a lease agreement and shows you the main points that you need to be looking out for. That's what I do. So if you want something like that, give me a shout. You know how to contact me. All my contact information will be in the description. Thank you for your time. Have a great day, guys. Peace out.